Hello, I'm Philip Sneller. Welcome to Window on the Word. Today we turn to Revelation chapter 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no longer. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne, saying, Behold, the dwelling of God is with mankind, and he will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them, and be their God, and he will wipe away every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more, neither mourning, nor crying, nor pain will be any longer, because the former things have passed away. The one seated on the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said, Write, because these words are faithful and true. And he said to me, It is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I give to the thirsty from the spring of the water of life freely. The one who conquers will share in these things, and I will be his God, and he will be my son. But to the cowardly and unbelieving and abominable and murderers and sexually immoral, sorcerers and idolaters and all liars, their share will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. And one of the seven angels, who had the seven bowls full of the seven last plagues, came and spoke with me, saying, Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb. And he carried me away in the Spirit to a great and high mountain. And he showed me the holy city, Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, having the glory of God, and its radiance was like a precious stone, like a jasper stone, as transparent as crystal. It had a great high wall. It had 12 gates, and at the 12 gates 12 angels, and written names, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the sons of Israel. And on the east 3 gates, and on the north 3 gates, and on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them the 12 names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And the one speaking with me had a measuring rod of gold, so that he might measure the city and its gates and its walls. And the city was shaped like a cube, and its length was the same as its breadth. And he measured the city with the measuring rod at 12,000 stadia. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured its wall 144 cubits by the measure of a man, that is, the measure of an angel. And the construction material of its wall was jasper, and the city was pure gold, transparent as glass. The foundations of the wall of the city were all adorned with precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth carnelian, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the 9th topaz, the 10th chrysoprase, the 11th jacinth, the 12th amethyst, and the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Each of the gates was 1 pearl. And the street of the city was gold, transparent as glass. And I saw no temple in it, for its temple is the Lord God the Almighty and the Lamb. And the city has no need of the sun or of the moon to give its light, for the glory of God illuminates it, and its lamp is the Lamb. And the nations will walk by its light, and the kings of the earth will bring their glory into it, and its gates were never shut by day, for there is no night there, and they will bring the glory and the honor of the nations into it. And no detestable and false thing will ever enter it. but only the ones who are written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Thank you for listening. To God be the glory.